Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Retro Trailer Reactions on the It's a Wonderful Podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe, ding your notification bells. They're not up there, they're up there. They're that way. I get my left and right mixed up when it's mirrored. I don't like that at all, but I do like Retro Trailer Reactions, and I love being here doing them on the YouTube channel with yourself, Jeannine.
Yes,
We're
hello.
excited. We're excited today. We have because it's 90s action November over on Morgan Hasn't Seen, of course, on the It's a Wonderful Podcast feed. Find that wherever you do get your podcasts. And it's 90s action November. We have another this week for you to look at. Demolition Man.
Yeah.
1993, Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Sandra Bullock. I really loved this movie, as will be clear from minute one of this week's episode of Morgan Hasn't Seen, if you have listened to it, or go and listen to it right
Yes.
now. So I'm very excited to see this trailer, Jeannine. What will we expect from this?
I don't know. Again, it's a situation where I don't really remember these ads on TV. Some trailers I actually do remember, but this one is not one of those because I think I saw this movie like on cable after it had come out, like a few years after it had
Okay.
been out already. So it wasn't like I saw it fresh. So really not sure what to expect from this. I know 90s action is a really fun era for trailers. So I'm sure we're going to get all of the biggest action scenes and all of the kind of quippiest lines of dialogue. So I'm really curious to see how this was cut together.
Stallone generally looking pretty cool, you would imagine.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And
Okay. Well,
demolition-y.
and demolition. Yes, a lot of destruction probably
Yeah, yeah.
ahead in
And a
this
lot of
trailer. You would
lines equating to him being a demolition man.
Yes, perhaps some jokes about the fact it is a new fish out of water world type of situation. How
Yeah.
much sci-fi we'll get in this trailer compared to the action, I'm unsure about. So I'm
Yeah,
intrigued to see.
yeah.
So let's go right ahead. Demolition Man. Warner Brothers.
At the end of a century, ravaged by violence, a
Oh, here we
society
go.
of perfect order will arise.
Whoa.
Ooh. Oh.
Whoa. Okay. Giving us
Criminals will
heavy
be
plot.
frozen and reprogrammed in cryogenic prisons.
The prisoners are ice cubes. Their criminal instincts are being reprogrammed as they sleep.
Aggression
Ooh.
and deviant
Ooh.
behavior will
Okay.
be totally eliminated.
No.
Oh, it's got a lovely pace to it.
You have never seen. In a bad time, he was the worst.
I'm gonna love running this place.
But in the year 2032,
This morning, Simon Phoenix escaped from this cryo facility. We are, quite frankly, not equipped to deal with the situation.
amidst a world of peace and calm,
We're police officers. We're not
Boo.
doing this kind of violence.
Boo.
But your favorite
Simon
line.
Phoenix apprehended back in the 20th.
In the end, it took just one man, John Spartan.
You mean the Demolition Man?
Oh,
Conditions of
they
the
said
parole are
it.
full reinstatement into the SAPD and immediate assignment to the apprehension of Simon Phoenix.
two mortal enemies
Just dropped in to say hi.
from another time.
Pass is over, John. Time for something new and improved. Oh, hell.
Will be unleashed on a future that isn't big enough for the both of them.
Not big enough for the
Like
both.
that line.
Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man.
Okay.
Yes, okay, that's great. I think that does everything you wanted it to do. It's not sci-fi like though. It's not really that sci-fi.
No, I mean it showed the world a little bit and played into the, the future, 2032.
There's
But
nothing of Dennis Leary.
no, because I think that's kind of like a little bit of a secret side plot that
Yeah, I guess
unravels
so.
as the film goes on. So yeah, I mean, I like the dynamic opening of showing them in cryo sleep and really showing off that good effects of building those models of them. So
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
I think that was a really dynamic opening and then showing like the computer stats on them. Yeah, I thought that was a really fun dynamic little opening and then getting into the big action and explaining kind of the base of the rivalry and he's gotten out and they don't know what to do and your favorite Rob Schneider line in there.
The one thing we'll boo Rob Schneider because we
Yeah.
like to boo Rob Schneider, but yes, it's a good line. A really nice pace of trailer. I think
Yeah.
the voiceover not grating at all. I think that's Natalie
No.
Hawthorne doing the voiceover. It
Yeah.
sounds like it
Sounds like
might
him.
be.
It's more kind of like a distinguished as opposed to the
Yeah.
gritty inner world that
I,
Fontaine guy that typically
I,
does.
I, yes, I would much rather have that voiceover than the inner world style of voiceover
Yeah,
because
I like this, especially
naturally, I think perhaps it's been so comedically overdone and spoofed to
yeah, that it
a
just
degree
already
for so many years now,
that it
really,
already feels
with
spoofy.
honest trailers and things
Yes,
like that, that
yeah,
it just seems
spoofy as soon as you hear it.
spoofy as soon as you hear it, even when it's supposed to be
Yeah.
genuine. So give me that sort of voiceover if you're doing
Yeah.
a voiceover in a trailer, which it does do really well. Got the cool lines in there, got the cool shots in
Yeah,
there.
they got he's a demolition man, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
Glad that
great.
was in there.
Bill Cobb in the trailer,
Yeah.
front and center. Look at how
Yes.
impressive John Spartan is. Yes, we like it.
Yes, and I always forgot this movie was made by Silver Pictures, which now I believe is run by my former Schmodown partner, Ethan Irwin. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, very
Last I
nice.
heard, he was running Silver Pictures. So,
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad it's that sort of Silver and not Terry Silver off of the Karate Kid Cobra Kai. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
We wouldn't want that at all.
Um, uh,
Nice, yes,
Yeah,
Demolition
a
Man.
really interesting trailer. Dynamic has some of the typical elements you would expect, but also kind of going against expectation in terms of who's doing the voiceover, kind of a more distinguished voice, since we do have a kind of distinguished character front and center in the film. Getting all the main lines of dialogue, really going through the plot, but not giving too much away. Yeah, I thought that was a solid trailer.
Yes, applause for Demolition Man. Trailer and movie. Go and check out the episode of Morgan Hasn't Seen if you have not listened to it already, wherever you do get your podcasts on the It's a Wonderful podcast feed. Yes, subscribe, ding the notification bell, leave your likes and your comments down below. What did you think of this trailer? And join us again very soon, next week, for another retro trailer reaction here on the It's a Wonderful podcast YouTube channel. Jeannine, there's one thing left to do. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.
Demolish.